Hey guys, this is Goku and today we're gonna be talking about 3-bets. You will learn what these are and why they are very useful in your game. You will also learn what hands you should 3-bet with for value, and we'll talk about 3-betting as a semi-bluff, which is called light 3-betting. So, let's get right into it. Three-bet is a re-raise. We're gonna talk about 3-betting pre-flop, so when there's a raise and another person decides to re-raise, it's called a 3-bet. 3-bet is a vital tool in No Limit Texas Holdem if you use it right. When you're 3-betting, you're doing it either for value or as a semi-bluff, which is called light 3-betting. 3-betting is a very situational play. Depending on the table dynamics, your image and your opponent's playing style, you will 3-bet a higher or a lower amount of hands. But in general, when you're up against a good tight aggressive player, your 3-bet value range should look something like pairs from aces to tens, ace king, and maybe ace queen suited. That's 3.8% of hands. The weaker your opponent is and the wider he calls your 3-bets, the more hands you should 3-bet. Against a fish, you may 3-bet for value even hands like king queen suited or ace 10 suited, so your 3-bet value range might look something like this. All the pairs from ace through aces, and ace king to ace 10 suited, ace king to ace jack off, king queen suited, and that makes out about 7.4% of hands. That's quite a loose value range, so you might want to stick to the previous much tighter 3.8% 3-betting for value range for starters. Okay, so we've talked about value 3-betting. Now let's go over 3-betting light. It's absolutely crucial that you do it if you're playing in games where there aren't only fish at the table, because if you're not balancing your 3-betting range, good players will quickly pick up on it and they'll know that your 3-bet equals top 4% of your hands, and they will simply adjust to that. So what hands should you 3-bet light with? Well, I highly recommend suited connectors. They are great for this, as if you get called, you'll have lots of opportunities to hit a strong hand. How often should you 3-bet? I'd say if you're only just starting out playing poker and playing micro stakes, simply stick to the 3.8% value range, and for every 4 or 5 value 3-bets, try to 3-bet light once, so that you get a good feel for it. If you're playing higher, then you should aim for 3-bet percentage of 7 to 8%. In general, you can 3-bet light more when you're in position, and when you're out of position, you should rarely 3-bet light. So lastly, let's look at the advantages that 3-betting gives us. You build a bigger pot on the flop with your strong hands. Your opponents fear that you have a strong hand on the flop, so when they call you and miss, they're likely to fold to a continuation bet. You can take down lots of pots pre-flop, as players open with a wide range of hands, but will only call 3-bets with their strong hands. Not only you show great strength pre-flop, but you take back the initiative in the hand. Okay, so we've talked about 3-bets. You know that your 3-betting value range should look something like all the pairs from tens to aces, ace king suited and unsuited, and also ace queen suited, which is about 3.8% of hands. You've learned that against weak players, you can profitably 3-bet a wider range of hands. You've also learned that against good players, it is vital that you balance your 3-betting range, so that you're not only 3-betting for value, but also light 3-betting. Good hands for light 3-bets are suited connectors as they play well against the 3-bet calling range. If you're playing micro stakes, you could try and mix in a light 3-bet every 4 or 5 value 3-bets, but it's not necessary. As you move up the stakes, you should aim for your 3-bet percentage to be around 7 or 8%. So it's almost like your 3-betting range is balanced 50-50 between light 3-bets and value 3-bets. Thank you so much for watching, and congratulations! You are now one step closer to becoming an awesome poker player. If you enjoyed this lesson, please share it with your friends, click the like button and subscribe for more future videos. You should know that it is very important that you put the knowledge you have acquired into practice. This course will teach you all you need to know in order to beat the small stakes games, but you gotta practice. You have to get comfortable playing poker. You have to learn these fundamentals by heart. I cannot stress this enough. You will only get better if you practice. Even 15 minutes a day will do wonders for your game in the long term. So, have fun playing, and I wish you all good luck. See you in the next lesson.